Get rid of kidney stones with Rompepiedras. Rompepiedras, or chancapiedra, as it is known in some countries, is a wild herb that has been used for hundreds of years by different civilizations to dissolve kidney stones. In this article you'll learn how to dissolve with Rompepiedras, the ancient home remedy. Features of the Rompepiedras plant. This wild plant is adapted to all types of soils at least 3,000 meters above sea level. It is abundant in forests or tropical areas like the Bahamas, the Amazon, South India, and China. It has been used for generations because of its power to dissolve or remove the stones that form in both the kidneys and the bladder. The plant normally grows to be no more than 60 centimeters tall, and the fruits are a mere 3 millimeters in diameter. But in that small package, some incredible properties are hidden. The history of the use of Rompepiedras in herbal medicine is quite long, being popular in South America and Asia, and it has other uses besides kidney stones, including reducing liver disease, such as jaundice, and curing bacterial infections like cystitis or urinary tract infections. It has even been recommended to treat sexually transmitted diseases, hepatitis, tuberculosis, colds and flu, and other viral diseases. The chancapiedras plant can also reduce symptoms of diabetes, high blood pressure, and anemia. This herb's incredible powers have been studied by scientists around the world. Traditional Chinese medicine recommends its use as a hepatoprotective agent, particularly for people who have contracted hepatitis B or have cirrhosis. The Rompepiedras herb is consumed as a tea or infusion. About 40 grams of the dried plant should be added to a liter of boiling water, which is then allowed to cool and the liquid is strained off. The flavor can be somewhat bitter, so it's a good idea to sweeten this tea with a little honey. For treating kidney stones, it's recommended to drink 3 cups of this tea a day for 1 month, even if the stones are past. The same course is recommended for patients who have bladder stones. More benefits of the Rompepiedras plant. Aside from having a name that clearly indicates its use, Rompepiedras means stone breaker in Spanish. This herb has numerous curative properties, and it's worth reading on to find out how consuming it can help reduce or cure various disorders and diseases. The main advantage of the Rompepiedras plant is that it eliminates all kinds of obstructions that may form in the urinary tract, completely eradicating calcifications or stones. But also it serves to reduce inflammation and spasms, increase urination, recommended for those with kidney failure, relieve all kinds of pain, especially in the lower abdomen, such as in women at some stages of their menstrual cycle. Reduce fever, but not to be given to children under 5. Protect and purify the liver. It has a mild laxative effect, but is also a powerful diuretic. Eliminate worms from the intestine. Lower blood pressure, blood sugar, and blood cholesterol levels. Aid in digestion. How should the Rompepiedras herb be consumed? Depending on what you're trying to treat, you have various options for taking advantage of this medicinal plant. It's helpful to know that the entire plant can be useful, as its stems, flowers, roots, and fruits all have medicinal properties. In addition to what we recommended above for kidney or bladder stones, pay attention to the following recommendations for each kind of treatment. In the case of certain types of cancer, you can slow the progression of the disease and help counteract the negative effects of chemotherapy. To do this, it's best to drink 3 cups a day of a tea made with 40 grams of the dried plant in a liter of water. For those with high cholesterol, make a tea using the leaves and drink it twice a day. For people who are suffering from colic, cook the root and drink a tea made from it as much as possible every day that you experience pain or discomfort. The same goes for those who have been diagnosed with liver disease. Diabetics should make a tea using the whole plant and drink it twice a day, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and again at bedtime. For hepatitis, infuse 20 Rompepiedras roots in 2 liters of water by boiling them for half an hour. Wait until it cools to room temperature and drink every day until the skin no longer has a yellowish tinge. For patients with urinary infections, make a tea using the whole plant and drink 3 cups each day for 4 weeks. The same goes for people suffering from malaria, nephritis, and kidney stones. If you want to take advantage of this plant's diuretic properties, make a tea using a handful of fresh leaves per liter of water and drink a glass before every main meal. The plant can also be used externally if you're experiencing inflammation of the eyes. In this case, the dried plant needs to be finely ground and mixed with 5 drops of essential oil, or castor oil. Place 1 drop in each eye in the morning and at night.